What's good YouTube, and welcome to the house. I wasn't gonna be doing a video today, but it's not every day that a ton of awesome cards get conceptualized from the anime. Well, hopefully awesome. The art certainly has done it for me to actually get me out of bed, but I haven't got to read through them. I've seen Exodia breaking his chains. I've seen Blue Eye's alternative Ultimate Dragon got its effect, so I'm excited enough to be here with you guys and read through these for a first time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Blue Eye's alternative Ultimate Dragon seems to be a level 12 Light Dragon Fusion Effect monster. Attack 4500, defense 3800. Materials are 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons specifically. I'm a little surprised to see this isn't 3 Blue Eyes alternative White Dragons considering the name, but it does make sense. Other cards get treated as Blue Eyes White Dragons, so there you go. This card on the field cannot be targeted nor destroyed by your opponent's effects. Kind of standard, I would hope, for if you're fusing 3 Blue Eyes. It's what it feels like it should have been all along, but was too powerful for an old Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Shrine's going to make this a little easier to get with Dragon's Mirror, but still, it's quite the task to fuse 3 Blue Eyes. So, reward for your troubles. Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Pop one. It's any card. Targeting destruction, though. If this card was fusion summoned using a monster whose original name is Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Okay, there it is. You can target 2 or 3 cards instead. Oh, I get it. One for each head. It's up to 2. That's pretty good. During the turn this effect is activated, this card cannot attack. Really, I would feel like that's kind of the point, but I guess I get it. You don't want to pop cards and give 4,500 direct, but like, it seems like another 3,000 and they're still not dead initially. I don't know. I feel like it should have been able to attack, but you got a powerhouse that's like, makes your opponent deal with it. It's very Kaiba-esque, right? I put my problem out there. Let's see how Yugi overcomes it this time. That's kind of what this card feels like. That's actually pretty darn cool. So, this definitely gets a pass for me. It's as good as I expected it to be. I don't see it taking over the meta. It's still kaiju-able. It's not like Yugi's Dark Magician card that, you know, can't be kaiju. Can't tribute effect. Alright. Magician of Black Chaos Max. Alright, I'm gonna guess, yeah. A level 8 Dark Spellcaster Ritual Effect monster. Attack 2800, defense 2600, so it's Demok-esque? You can Ritual Summon this card with Chaos form. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So, hard once per turns there. If this card is special summoned, you can tribute a monster you control. Well, ritualing it. Well, I guess it's special summon, period, so including its ritual summon. During that turn, your opponent cannot activate monster effects. Okay, as a thought. I'm guessing that the whole point is going to be to summon this and then tribute it off with another ritual, and then to like call the haunted or do something like that and try to get this off during your opponent's turns. Although being able to summon this and then try to summon out like a Chaos Max would be very potent too. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target one spell in your graveyard, add that card to the hand. Yeah, definitely Demok. Alright, so basically it gives you a reward of getting a spell back immediately, which could also be your Chaos form, which then gets rid of this and you find a way to special it. It all kind of comes together and works with itself. This is just a really interesting card. I think there has to be a way to break it into, like, it's so many resources, though, to properly summon it and then set up revival and then hope that revival is not interrupted. Also hoping that you don't get impermanence, so you're going to have to play around impermanence to, like, get that and have the resource to tribute. It's a lot of freaking work, but I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will find a way to abuse this somehow. The setup is just so freaking much, but definitely one of the better ritual monsters out there, especially with Chaos Form. Alright, this is the card that got me out of bed. Are you worth it? Exodia, Master of the Guard. A level 10 Dark Spellcaster Effect monster. Ooh, level 10 overlays as if we needed more. Attack question, defense question. This card cannot be special summoned. Oh. If this card summoned by the method of its first effect, battles a Dark Fiend monster your opponent owns and destroys it, you win the duel. Wait. Wait. You win the duel? Okay. You contribute 5 monsters you control to normal summon this card. What? Yo, you win con. Alright. You just gotta tribute 5 monsters you control to normal summon it. It doesn't say tribute summon, though. It literally doesn't. It doesn't say the tribute summon this card, so I think you can use goat tokens because they just can't be used for a tribute summon, but you can still tribute them. Okay, this card's attack and defense are equal to the original total attack and defense of the monsters tributed for this card's summon. What cheese? But it has to be a Dark Fiend, man. If you just made it a Fiend monster, you know, run over the nightmares and get this effect, I wouldn't have been mad. So how are we giving our opponents these Dark Fiends? I get it. It's anti-Zork is the whole point of this card here. You gotta tribute 5 monsters. Cannot be special summoned. This wasn't worth getting out of bed, but it is hilarious. You win the duel. New Exodia win con. Confirmed. Clickbait title there. Palladium Oracle Mana. Alright, we got a level 6 light spellcaster effect monster. So light to Dark Magician Girl is dark, it would seem. Attack 2000, defense 1700. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. When only one spellcaster monster you control is targeted by your opponent's effect, you can activate this effect. So special summon this card from the graveyard if it was there when that monster was targeted, or hand, even if not. That's kind of restrictive. When only one spellcaster monster you control is targeted. It's very anime-esque here also, right? It's like, haha, you have triggered the special ability of my magician to do this, but if it's in the graveyard, they already know it's there, so it's more the hand potential if this has something else. Level 7 or higher spellcaster monsters you control cannot be destroyed by effects. There you go. So, countering the targeted destruction. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, so not by just your opponents, you can special summon a Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. This is probably the most interesting effect. So it's not restricted to being killed by your opponent. That's a very important clause. So you're able to summon this, or even destroy it in your own hand, as it were. Destroyed in any way, shape, or form by battle or card effect. You get to special summon Dark Magician Girl from hand, deck, or grave, any place. So you only have to play one Dark Magician Girl. This turns on the Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician combo cards in an easier form, but still is lacking just a little bit. But hey, diagram popped this, get effect. There might be something cute here with the True Dracos, / True Kings more so, I'm thinking, than the True Dracos. Let's see here. We got a Red Eyes alternative Black Dragon. What? Attack 2400, defense 2000. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. You can special summon this card if you tribute one Red Eyes monster you control. Okay, so Blue Eyes just gets to reveal, but you gotta tribute something on field for this. You can only special summon a one Red Eyes alternative Black Dragon per turn this way. If this card is destroyed by battle or your opponent's effect, not the same as the other grill, you can target one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, except Red Eyes alternative Black Dragon, special summon that monster. If you special summon a Red Eyes B Dragon with this effect, double its attack. Okay, that's a little cute, so, yeah, but, I don't know. It feels like they could have done a lot more with this card. I don't feel like it helps Red Eyes' current problems. It almost feels like it just blends in with how Red Eyes works currently. And Neo Kaiser Glider. Kaiser Glider is a card that actually used to be worth quite a bit of money, and like people would never care about it, so I'd send them into buy list a lot. Level 6 Light Dragon effect monster, 2400, 2200. You can only use the first and second of card's effect once per turn each. Discard this card and another monster from your hand, then target a normal dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon that monster. That is interesting generic support. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. All monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack until the end of this turn. Huh. So if it's sent to the graveyard in any fashion, including by its discard effect, it would feel like. Interesting combination there. This is actually kind of cool. So if I had to give passes on some of these, the Exodia one shouldn't have got out of bed for it. This is more interesting to me for that own destruction effect. I feel like this didn't solve a lot of the problems, but I guess there are things you can do with this. It's still a little weird, that tribute clause instead of destroy, and you can only special summon one. It's definitely just lacking compared to alternative. The big boy, he's pretty good, and this I find the most interesting in terms of there's gotta be a way to break in that first effect. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Sorry if I'm not as high energy as usual. I know I'm a little sick, but subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy the conversation and late night upload, and let me know what you think about these anime-esque cards being brought into our new era, our good old duelist kingdom, as it were, coming forward.